YouTube? Matt M. Roy back again. Well, this is kind of an unexpected video. I just got off an exit near my house, and there is a really bad accident ahead. Traffic is totally stopped. People are actually trying to go over the median here, which I'll show you guys real quick. I don't think I would do, not in this car at least, maybe if I had an SUV, but I would more likely than not get stuck. So since we're here anyway, I thought I'd show you guys some of my garage sale finds. It'll probably be a two-part. I'm going to show you what I have here in the car, and I'll show you the rest of what I picked up when I get home. First thing is one of these Rosewill. This is a USB to IDE or SATA adapter. I've always wanted one of these. This is what I can use for doing backups, and it is absolutely brand new. You guys can see it is totally never been used. It's even got the driver disc, but I really wouldn't need that. This right here will allow me to do a lot of data backups easier. Right now I've been using something similar to it, but the one that I have is just old hard drive enclosures that I strip to the bare bones and just use the connecting pieces. So it's nice to have that for a change. Well, it looks like traffic is trying to move here. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. I see if I can do this. If you go up a little further here, the dip is not as severe. So, you know, let me switch views, and this might be interesting. See, it is just totally blocked up here. People are trying to turn around, but man, this is not good. My car is never gonna work there. I can guarantee you. I would almost guarantee you I'd get stuck. This town car is way too close to the ground. See, people are they have the crews out trimming the grass and mowing today. I'm hoping if I get up there quick enough, I might be able to turn around there, because the dip is definitely not as severe up here. Looks like there was maybe a really bad accident. I see people turning, but yeah, I don't think this car could do that. Wow. You know, it's always really hard. You always want to be safe on the roads, and that's why I do a lot of dash cam footage, because people driving irresponsibly, erratically, this is what happens, guys. I mean, you get some really bad drivers out there. Jeez. Well, as I get a little closer, I'll start the video again, and we'll see what we can see. All right. Let's see what's going on here. It's starting to clear up really quickly. See a lot of cops over here. They're waving us through. I don't actually see any accident. Wow, maybe that was just construction. Wow, that's good. I'm glad nobody was hurt, but man, when I saw those cop lights, I thought for sure there was a pretty bad accident, because that corner tends to be really bad. Talk to you guys in a few minutes. Guys. So I'm at the parking lot in Best Buy, waiting for them to open. I have to go in and get a SD card, and it's actually going to be for this. This was my first pickup today. I got this for my parents because they are actually going to San Francisco next week. I'm going to stay home, but they're going out of town, and they needed something really good to take with them to take nice pictures. So I picked up this. This is a Kodak Easy Share model Z1485IS. It's a 14 megapixel camera with a 5x zoom on it. It's actually a pink one. This is the breast cancer awareness model, but it's got everything in it. It's got all the manuals, it's got the charger and everything in it, and the lady even bought an extra battery for it. I'm not going to actually open it up now because it's just going to be too hard to do in here. The only thing it didn't come with was the SD card, because she said she wanted to keep that because she had a lot of pictures on it. I said that's fine, I'll go to Best Buy and I'll pick one up for 10-15 bucks. So basically for $20 my parents can have a really nice camera to take pictures, and they're going to San Francisco, so I know they're going to have a lot of nice photo opportunities there. And she also included 2 bags. This digital gear camera bag, and then this low pro bag. So I'll probably give them this one because it's the bigger bag. They can hold some extra batteries, maybe an extra SD card, and some other accessories in here. This one I'll probably keep for myself. I do have a need for a bag for one of my other digital cameras, so that really came in handy. And last two items I picked up today, I paid $1 a piece for these. This is a Dynex, obviously sold by Best Buy because that's their brand. Memory card reader. You can see, pull this up here, and it gives you the two different slots. I'll read you guys what it says it takes. SDHC, SD, MMC, XD, and then pretty much all of the memory sticks. So this is an SD and a memory stick card reader, Pro Duo, the original one, everything. So it's gonna be really nice to have. I think I'm gonna put this on the my dad's computer downstairs because that one does not have a memory card reader. This will just make it a lot easier for him. And then last but not least, just a regular Ethernet cable. This is just a Cat 5e cable. Nothing special, but for $1, I figured it was definitely worth picking up. I also did pick up a Nintendo Wii for $20. It has the Wii Fit, about 10 different games, including Alvin the Chipmunk's The Road Chip game, which I'm absolutely floored. I have not played that one yet. But I don't want to show you that right now because it's in the trunk and it's just going to be too hard to take out. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the vlog for today here, and then I'll go ahead and show it to you when I get home. So talk to you guys in a little bit. Oh, well, guys, I'm a little disappointed. I was going to have a surprise for you, but didn't work out. I went into Best Buy, as I said before. I wanted to get a memory card, and I did. Got a 16 gigabyte SanDisk. It was $10. Perfectly good enough for the camera that I got them. But as I was in there, I ran into a old friend of mine because, as I stated before, I used to work there, and this is the lady that actually hired me years ago. And I wanted to check and see about upgrading my phone. As you guys know, I have the HTC M8, which is what I'm recording with right now. And though it's a good phone, it's definitely starting to show its age. I've been having issues with it cutting off when I'm trying to do video recording. So to make a long story short, I went in there and I wanted to upgrade to the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. And I found that it wouldn't be too much more a month, maybe about $10 more a month on my bill. I could get the Edge through what they call the AT&T Next plan. So I went through all the paperwork. I was approved for it. I pretty much, you know, I have a few more months left on my 2 years, but with the Next plan, I'm good to go. He said, I'll go ahead and do all the paperwork. Right towards the end, he realized he couldn't order the phone. And I was heartbroken because I was playing around with that phone in there. I even used the little VR headset, which I was hoping to maybe get for my birthday. And I was going to have so much fun with it. So at least for now, I am still stuck on the HTC M8. He did say he would call me as soon as they get another batch in, but that could be a month away. We don't know because that is such a hot phone right now. So even though I didn't get it today, I guess I just have to have a little more patience, and hopefully I'll be getting it in the next few weeks. And I have decided I want to get the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. Try to convince me just to get the regular S7, which they did have in stock, but definitely going to go for the Edge. I mean, it's just such a nice looking screen. If you have not seen one yet, go into your local store and check it out. It is a unique experience, to say the least. Well, I am going to hit a few more garage sales before I head home, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys that Wii. Talk to you in a few minutes. All right, guys, so here's the rest of my garage sale finds. You see the front of the box says, Wii Lot with Wii Fit, Gear, Zumba, all cards and games make offer. Well, I made an offer of $20, and they accepted it, so let me show you what I got for that. First thing I got were these two cases. They had these marked $1.25, and I actually only gave an extra $1. These are just some CD cases. I don't think I can do this one-handed. Well, you guys probably don't need to see the insides of those. They're just regular compact disc holding cases. This one I think holds maybe like 48. That one a little over 100 discs. But this is pretty much all the Wii stuff in here. I did throw in a few the extra cables and the camera, but the rest of the stuff is pretty much all for the Wii. So I guess we could start with the Wii Fit, because that's really weighing the box down. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know a lot about the Wii Fit, so I hope I got all the pieces I need for it. I'm sure one of you guys will be telling me. This is it right here. You can see it's got the rubber feet on it. Seems to work okay, though I better check to make sure there aren't any Good. I'm glad I didn't leave batteries in there because a lot of times they'll explode. But yeah, this looks to be in pretty good shape. I don't really... It's a little dirty, but I'll just go ahead and clean that up. I don't know if there's any other pieces you really need for this, but I guess I'll find out. I'll do some research. Here's all the accessories. This has basically got all the cabling and you need. I'm not going to pull this out now because it is a really big mess, but you can see you got... looks like 2 nunchucks, which I'm glad because one of my other ones is bad. Got the 2 controllers in there, the bar for playing games, and looks like the controllers actually also have that little rubber pad on it. That was a whole big deal because when this first came out, people were afraid that the kids would actually be playing this and they would throw it right into the TV and break the TV. So not only do you have the wrist strap to prevent that, you also have that kind of rubber grip. And then once again, I got 2 of those in there. And I also saw these. I can only assume that this has also something to do with the Wii Fit. Again, one of you guys can tell me exactly what that is. It looks like it's another type of foot that can fit on the bottom of that. So, yeah, that's going to be really cool. Well, here's the game they were talking about, Zumba. And this is actually what my mother does. She goes to Zumba classes, so maybe we'll go ahead and give this a try. I was actually thinking of maybe selling it because I do already have a Wii, but maybe if I do sell it, I'll keep a few of these games. I don't know. Here is the Wii system itself. Let me get a close-up there. And I apologize, I am filming with my cell phone today. There's the revision. It looks like this might be one of the original ones. You can see it says RVL001, so I'm guessing this is probably the Model 1 Wii, or if they even go like that, I'm not sure. It's even got the manual, which is a lot of stuff in there. I mean, I'm not going to go all the way through that because I'm sure most of you guys have probably seen that already. And then you got the operating manual, and this is interesting. They call this the operations manual, and they also call this the operations manual. This one, I guess, is to explain all the menu items, which are plentiful in the Wii, so you can see how thick that is. And this just looks like the guide that gets you started, hooking it up to the TV, explaining all the different connections. And I do have a component connection because I have the Wii hooked into that old Samsung TV, which does have an HDMI port, but it doesn't really work that well. And last but not least are the games. Now, unfortunately, she threw away the cases and the manual, so I did not get either of those with the games, but I will show you what I got with it. Thank God she did save the manual for the Wii Fit, and this is this is actually, I'm not sure what difference is. This is the Wii Fit Plus manual, and this is the Wii Balance Board manual, so it's nice that she kept those. I'll read through that later. But here are the games I got with it. Grand Slam Tennis, Princess and the Frog, Wii Play, Kids Bop, which I think has to have a guitar or something, I'm not sure, or that might actually work with the Wii Fit. I'll have to look that up. Wipe Out the Game, and of course the one that sold me on it, Alvin and the Chipmunks Chipwrecked game, which I've never played. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even realize they made a Chipwrecked Wii game, so it'd be kind of interesting to see what that's like. I know that most of the Alvin and the Chipmunk games from the movies were not that great, so I don't have high hopes for it, but I guess we'll see. The Wii Fit disc, or the Wii Fit Plus disc, Just Dance 3, Toy Story 3, and Wii Sports, and I think that was it. The rest of these are just empty, so let's figure out how many games that is. That's 2, if I can get a hold on this, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 games with that for 20 bucks. Not a bad deal guys. Well, it is getting on to around 11:30, so I'm gonna have to go and end the vlog for today because we have a party we have to go to later on. Hope you guys are enjoying these. Whoop. A little something on the side of my mouth there. Please remember to like and subscribe, and as always, have a blessed day, everybody.